What's up, everybody? I am the Prince here on behalf of the Royal Mag, and this is Sit Down with the Crown. Today, my very special guest is a king from Inglewood, California, who is known for wearing many different hats in this industry. Now, as a hip hop artist, a content creator, and the host of multiple platforms, his creative eye for detail is absolutely top tier. Now, normally I introduce my guests, but I would not be able to do this gentleman justice. So, without any further ado, when you're ready, go ahead and take it away, my brother.
I'll do the honors for you because it's a little tongue twister. What's going on, with you, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man, the meticulously multi-talented Mark W, coming at you one more time yet again. How are you?
There it
Yeah, see, you did
is.
it with me.
There it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. How are you, my brother?
man, I'm good, King. Thank you for having me here, bro.
It is so good to have you
Yes,
here,
sir.
man. Let me tell you something. You are somebody that I've been really just like excited to sit down and chop it up with, because
Bless.
I'll be studying you. I see that you are somebody who studies.
Absolutely.
I know it's a lot of information in your brain, you know what I'm saying? So, and you do give away a lot of free game on social media. You drop a lot of gems, but I just think, the things that we cover today is going to be very insightful for the people. So, man.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm
Yeah.
curious what you got in them cars
Oh
over
yeah,
there, fam.
yeah. No, I got some stuff that's gonna make you cry.
Oh, see,
They
hold
call me
on.
the boy Oprah.
The I'm gonna let you live on that one right now. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm playing. No, but I mean, just to get it started, you from Inglewood. What was it like growing up in Inglewood?
So, it was pretty typical, really. Well, I wouldn't even say typical. I was fortunate.
Okay.
My parents were together. One, two, they did well. My father was a minister. Not originally. He had other dabbles in extracurricular activities, but he got into the ministry, and he ended up becoming a pastor of a church. Now, my mom is a lawyer, and so for the longest, my mom was the main breadwinner. But my dad didn't mean my dad didn't hustle. He had almost always had 5 jobs growing up. So I didn't have a need for too much.
Okay.
And in fact, there were a lot of times my pops purposely wouldn't buy me anything. Like, it was like, no, you're gonna have to go and get that yourself. So I had my little odd jobs and all that goodness, and then go to Inglewood swap meet and then ball
Okay.
out with
Yeah,
$20.
right.
I'd have a good time. But it was just me and my little brother, and it was good. I didn't have a need for anything growing up. So for me, it was a blessing, especially looking back on it now and looking at some of my friends' situation.
Yeah.
I look at myself as blessed.
Oh, absolutely. From what you're telling me, having those type of parents, that actually explains a lot, man. Your mom being a lawyer, you got
Absolutely.
education, you got smarts, you got the well spokenness. Yeah.
Yeah, I will say my dad is the king freestyler, not rap,
Word.
but when it comes to situations such as these,
Okay.
I used to watch him in his interviews, and like, did he practice this at all?
Mm.
No, he just sits there and just lets it flow. And talk about studying. I studied
Yeah.
him a lot, just trying to get a hang of how do I carry myself in interviews. And then when I learned, he's not putting on a front; he's just giving a more calculated poise of himself. Then
Gotcha.
it's like, okay, I got it. I got it.
So you have some good examples in front of you.
Excellent examples.
Okay. Well, then you did mention the music. We could get into that. Where did the music start for you? Did it start as a hobby, or when did you know you was gonna get serious about the music?
When did I know I was going to get serious? When do you ever know you're going to get serious?
That's a good question.
But I started with music. I was a short story writer. So a lot of what I did was I had a journal, and I just wanted to write short stories.
Okay.
The stories ended up turning into poetry because I don't know where the poetry aspect came from, but I really like the creative aspect of poetry writing.
Gotcha.
And it was a lot of journal writing. In fact, it was a lot of me being mad at my dad, like, I don't want to do this right now, so I'm cussing in my little journal. And he picked it up one day, and he got mad at me. Like I said, I was a test dummy for whoopings. So this is something we said back behind the scenes, but I was a test dummy for whoopings. So when he found my journal and he gave me a whooping, I said, okay, I need to be a little more cryptic in the way I write, so he doesn't know what I'm talking about. That translated into the way I write now.
Yeah.
And my cousin picked it up one day. Shout out to my cousin Lax. He said, oh, you should rap. So I did that. Wasn't serious. My little brother was actually the one really rapping. So he would freestyle in our room with my one of our other little childhood friends. What's his name? Kijani. Shout out to Kijani. But they would rap, and they asked me to freestyle.
Okay.
I was hungry, so I started rapping about food.
There you go.
And that's how
Yeah.
it pretty much started. And I just started from there. I didn't get serious until I was about 17.
Okay.
Now, this is back when clowning was,
Oh, yeah.
real serious. So
Yeah.
the way I paid for my first studio session was battling.
Oh, yeah. You put some money on it?
Yeah, I put some money on
And
it.
won.
That's what we was doing all the time.
Killing them.
Anytime we was at a party, anything like that, like, nah, I ain't about to battle. You put 20 on it. And that's what we would do.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Okay.
host parties, all that goodness. And that paid for our first studio session.
Oh, that's lit. I like that story. But no, all of the things that you're telling me from your history, it definitely comes across today. I can see it. Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
So you've had a lot of time to develop all of these things, but it came together in such a natural, organic way. I love that.
Thank you,
Absolutely. Now, I gotta admit, I'm probably most impressed with you as far as your music when it comes to your performance. I've seen you you performed in Long Beach one time, and I've seen you perform live.
Which Long Beach performance was that?
Not KOZ. It was a thing. You, Anthony Gray was there, and I don't know who put it on, but it was downtown Long Beach.
I mean, if you came out through the ages like this, you definitely had to hit Long Beach.
Yeah,
had to.
I wasn't there. I know you performed at KOZ, but I wasn't there at that one. But I forget the name of this one. But
no worries.
In any event, you put on a heck of a performance.
I appreciate that.
And I was like really impressed with the stage performance and all of that. And then I started looking at what you post on the gram about how much you practice and how much you rehearse and all that. I'm like, okay, well, I get it.
Yeah,
I absolutely get it. So who did you really look up to as far as most people name like Michael Jackson or whatever? Who were your biggest inspirations when it comes to performance?
Performing, I looked at people like KRS-One. I looked at De La Soul. I looked at Tribe Called Quest. But I really didn't have to look too far past home. My dad was a preacher.
Okay.
Preached every Sunday.
Yeah.
And the way he spoke with such passion and the way that people responded to that, I really studied that to see how is he doing this. Mm-hmm. He was well read. And then speaking of practice, every Saturday night, I knew he was about to preach because he was downstairs in the basement going over his sermon. I always heard the sermon 2 times every week because he practiced on Saturday and then on Sunday morning. But I was listening and watching how he worked, and he always told me, I'm working all week just to be able to get 30 minutes to preach on Sundays. So that put the work ethic in me as far as if I'm going to perform and I want to be well rehearsed or well versed in my performance, I need to be well rehearsed. Gotcha. So that's all I did was practice all the time. So there's never a time where I feel like, I'm not ready. I mean, yes, there are, but there's never a time when it's like, I don't know what I'm about to do.
Gotcha.
And then my older brother, Minister Hyde, he switched his name recently, but Minister Hyde, he is dope. Hands down, number one. That's my favorite rapper of all time. Mm-hmm. But his performance is unmatched as well. So for me, he and I, it's a little competition, like who could do better, who could really get the crowd engaged. It's not always about the lyrics sometimes. Mm-hmm. Don't get twisted. I'm big on lyrics. I'm big on lyrics. But if they can't feel you, then why are you up there? I want the person to feel me, so I want to talk to the person right in the front row, meet them in the eye, and meet their eye line, and be able to connect with them one-on-one, and give somebody else the next experience, and give somebody in the back the same experience. And I think that's what makes the entire show something worth seeing. So that's a little bit of insight as to how I perform. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. You mentioned you a PK.
Absolutely.
Now, I know that's a thing. I've heard many different things about that. So did that add any pressure to you as a young man growing up, especially because being in the entertainment industry and all of that? What was that like for you?
The PK stigma, man. It's all right. So I'll break it down like this for anybody who always asks.
Yes.
PKs are no different than any other kid growing up. The only difference is our parent is the one who made the promise to live their life on the straight and narrow. But if you take somebody who is attached to somebody on straight and narrow, the congregation, anybody who looks at that person automatically thinks everybody in the household is on the straight and narrow. But for a 16-year-old that's growing up in LA with the same type of influences that we both have, it's hard to duck and dodge those things. And you might experiment a little bit. That doesn't make me any different from you. It's just they look at you with a different type of reverence because you're supposed to be above that. Right. Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. And I ain't the one that said I was about to take that same plunge. So there's that. But that does not come without pressure because everybody thinks, especially in my case, oh, you should be rapping about God specifically. Now, to that point, I don't one time not give honor to the to our creator. Not one time that I don't do it. The reason it doesn't look the way they think it does because I don't specifically say Jesus. The way I look at it is if I don't do this, if I don't give my voice, then I'm bastardizing my gift.
Mm.
Because we were given this gift of performance, entertainment, these different talents that we have. The moment you said, I'm not going to do that, and you know you have that gift, that's when you're dishonoring your gift and you're going to lose it.
Okay.
So that's how I look at the whole PK stigma.
That's an interesting point to it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
And no, I'm a very firm believer. That's the thing I'm most passionate about is my faith. Half my tattoos is faith based. But then there goes that too. Tattoos ain't even supposed to be technically right. I know the scriptures.
Oh no, there are scriptures that support both sides.
Yeah, I know the scriptures. It's no markings or cuttings for the dead. No engraving images. All those things. I know those. Right. But even still, it's just when we making this music and it's art. And it's whatever we feel, what we're thinking, our experiences, all these things. Sometimes it can go real secular. It can go this way. It can go that way. But at the same time, the gift is God given. So there is that pressure that even me, my daddy wasn't no preacher, but I just felt the pressure to you're not talking a whole lot about God in your music.
Right.
And, you don't want him to take it away.
Okay, I get you on that one. Yeah. I don't think it's so much. I think it's when you don't acknowledge where your gifts are coming from.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not acknowledging, I know this gift is not mine, and I have to give it back to the creator. That's what it is. Now, if you delve a little bit too deep and you start to think this is coming from me, well, then you about to lose it. Now, no matter what you're talking about, you know what I mean? Like if you're talking about, going to the strip club, having a good time, everybody falls short. It's not, as long as you go like, you know what? All right, I had a little moment. But and that was the music to celebrate that moment.
But the bar that you said right there, once you start thinking it's coming from
absolutely,
because see, God, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh. So once you start thinking it's me, I'm so awesome, He gonna remind you that
no, it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not you at all.
So there you go. So thank you for that. Now back on the performance side. Now, like I said, we mentioned all the other different platforms. You got from Track Life. I've been on the Raw stream, the live sessions. I've seen Artistry Ascending.
Yes.
I've seen you on the podcast where y'all talking about the Super Bowl halftime thing, all of that.
Yeah.
So with being the host of all these different platforms and its different types of performance, now, when you're shooting a video or something for social media, it's still a performance. So how do you approach it differently doing a performance that's going to be for social media versus a performance that is going to be for a live audience?
That's a really good question, and I've just started figuring out the difference. So with a live audience, you have a mixture of people that you know and people that you don't know. And depending on how you're feeling in that live performance, you know what? I don't see too many new faces. I can perform like it's all family. Y'all know my music. If you go into an audience where you don't see too many familiar faces, well, now I got to prove that I deserve to be on the stage. With social media and doing it for a canned audience, as it were, you don't know who's watching.
Absolutely.
A lot of things that we do, and I'm learning this. This is very new. But we talk to the camera as if you know exactly what my history is. Because that's all we have. Most of the time, we're just looking at this little black lens. And there's nobody behind. We have the luxury of having a lovely crew here today. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, it's just you in your bedroom, and you're just looking at a black lens. You know all your back history.
Yeah.
So you're talking to that back history. The difference between recording for social media is you have to talk to that camera as if nobody out there knows who you are. So that doesn't mean I have to give you a backstory. It means you don't know who I am. So I have to make sure the information that I'm giving you caters to you specifically. Because quite honestly, you don't care think about any time you scroll.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know this person.
Yeah.
If it don't apply to me, then why am I listening to it?
Right.
And that's how we have to approach us. And that's what I've been doing lately is why does a person on the other side of this lens care to watch what I'm talking about? So that's the difference in approach. With live audience, you can kind of be a little looser. And you can see the audience you're about to perform to. Social media, you don't have that luxury. So you have to treat everyone like they don't know you, even if they know you.
Okay. Well, what do you think is more fun because I imagine, when you're doing a show or Well, okay, let me ask you this. If you were putting on your own concert versus, a rollout for social media, where do you feel like you have the most creative control?
That's a really good one. As far as where I have the most,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the right person to ask. I feel like I always got creative control.
Well, the most because, like you said, for social media,
I think it's different. Like
yeah, no,
there
it
are
is.
different forms of creative control. So the
Absolutely.
most, I think, just comes to what you know to do in that space.
Okay.
That's one of the things a lot of social media content creators will do is say, just post, just post. The reason why they say that is because you need to figure out what's going to work for you. You can't figure out what's going to work for you if you don't do anything.
Okay.
So the more you post, the more you figure out, oh, I can do this now. I can do that now. Just like when you're performing for a live audience, oh, wait, I did this one little thing. It was a mess up, but it sounded kind of cool. The
Okay.
next time I perform, I'm going to do this. And
Yeah.
now it becomes a staple. So with both sides, I think it comes down to how often you're doing it. And then you find out what control you have in both instances.
Yeah.
Now, as far as, and now I'll answer the question directly. Uh, what I have more fun doing,
Yeah.
live shows,
Okay.
especially with a live band,
Oh yeah.
it's more freedom.
I had a feeling you enjoyed the real
Oh my
energy.
God.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
I love the energy of people.
yeah, absolutely. Okay. Well, let me ask you this as far as like with content creating and things like that. How do you measure the success of what you're putting out there? Is it the numbers? Is it the impact? Or is it the growth?
Impact. Impact. It's hard to measure, especially when you're comparing yourself to other content creators who've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
I found myself falling into that loop a lot where I'm looking at other content creators who I might feel like I make better content than them, but they've been doing it a lot longer.
Okay.
So they know their audience. They've had time to grow their audience.
Hmm.
The growth, I think, what I'm doing with content creation is trying to see that translation into live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I'm going at
Absolutely.
it for. I want people who watch my content to get familiar with me. So much so that, okay, well, let me go to their music. Oh, well, let me go to their YouTube page. Now all of a sudden I'm interwoven throughout the fabrics of your life. So when I say I have a show, oh, I gotta go. So that's what I'm hoping ultimately happens. As far as measuring that, I'm still working it. So I don't have a
Got
measurement
you.
for you at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Now, everything I've seen you do, anything you put your name on, anything you put your stamp on, it has been of great quality.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Every single platform that I've mentioned.
Thank you.
Now, I know you put a lot into everything you do. Now, is there ever a time where you're disappointed with the results of what you put out? And how do you stay motivated and to continue and overcome all of that if ever you are disappointed in the results of something you put a whole lot of energy and effort into?
I think we're always as producers of content, we're always a little disappointed
Sure.
in the outcome
Sure.
because ultimately what we want is people to watch it. I
Hmm.
want people to partake in it, and if it's not the number that we have in our head,
Yeah.
it's a failure.
Okay.
The thing that keeps us going, though, at least for myself, is remembering why I do this. I just wanted to add my voice to a culture that influenced me so much.
Okay.
If if I know one person found my content and felt the same way I felt the first time I listened to Mac 10, the first time I listened to Snoop, the first time I listened to Eminem, that type of influence, then I know I've done my job. Now, the trick is you might not ever meet that person.
Got
You
you.
might not ever meet the person that started doing what they're doing because of you.
Mm.
And that's where we have to get comfortable. You might not ever know who you've influenced. Like I'm pretty sure Pac never met Kendrick. And
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. Well, at least not in his adult
Nobody
age, because he
ever.
talks about how he was at the set of California Love, but he never met the adult Kendrick that's doing what he's doing. But he attributes a lot of his career to Kendrick,
Yeah.
to Pac. So the person that you influence, you'll probably never know of, but that's what I'm doing it for. I remember I'm making this stuff. I'm doing what I do, just like you told me. Like I really like the material and the content you're doing.
Hmm.
I don't know that.
Oh.
As I'm making it, I don't
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know there's somebody who's looking at what I'm doing and thinking I can do this too.
Wow. Okay. Dang. We running through a lot of good things. Well, this is a personal question for me. Do you
Okay,
think that there is a difference between an artist and an entertainer?
absolutely. Um, the entertainer has a different focus than the artist. The artist is really focused on the messaging, really focused on the vehicle in which the information is traveling. The entertainer is just looking to make sure you have a good time, that you're enjoying yourself while you're doing it. And I don't think there's one above the other.
Okay.
The artist is probably going to take a little bit more time in the crafting. The entertainer is going to make sure the setting looks good. The entertainer is going to be like, okay, this needs to happen over here while I'm doing this. I think it's just two different lanes of operation.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do think there's a difference. And the two can overlap.
Yeah, absolutely. Art and entertainment absolutely goes hand in hand.
Sure.
But that's kind of what I was noticing. I just wanted to kind of see if you was kind of saying the same thing or had a different approach to it. Man, I have a lot of good questions here that I wanted to ask you about music. Let's try to run through a couple of them.
Let's try.
Quick.
Let's make it happen.
All right. How do you describe your sound?
How would I describe my sound? All right. If I had to put, so one thing I like to call my rhymes is shoestring rhymes. So if you look at your shoes, you might start with your bass, but you're kind of going back and forth, and they all tie into the same space, right?
Okay.
But they might, this one takes you over to this thought, takes you over this thought, but ultimately it gets you to a conclusion. So that's the lyrical content. But I would also say, I'm like I said, I started off as doing poetry. I got heavy into spoken word for a long time. I did a couple slams in Ohio. I did a couple slams in LA. So I like to keep the poetic nature of my music intact. And I also love the musicality of things. People like DJ Quick, Battle Cat, Timbaland before he got on this AI kick. I love that. You can cut that out if you need to. Right. Keep it in. Keep it. So I just love the musicality of it. And obviously I'm West Coast biased. So I love what we do with G-Funk. And people don't really give it the credit that it's due. G-Funk is highly musical. I don't know if you've ever, not you, but I'm talking about y'all at home.
Yeah.
If you've ever listened to Battle Cat just beats by itself and just broke it down. What? I don't want anybody to get the wrong. Come on now. This is high tier musicality. Get with the pro. Anyway, yeah, that's how. But I really like the cerebral nature of what I do. Okay. Because a lot of mine is deep dives into my own thought. So yeah.
What do you think makes a real MC?
A couple things. First off, write your own music. That's number one. Write your own bars, and you can't bite. Right. So these are just rules. But the things that make an MC is go back to the first two letters, MC, move the crowd.
Okay.
Even if you're not the most lyrically dense person, you can still move the crowd. I've seen some dope MCs that ain't really got heavy bars like that, but they get the crowd into it. It's bringing the crowd. Everybody needs to get on the one. All right. And you are supporting the DJ. That's originally what our job was. We are supporting the DJ. The DJ makes sure the party rocking. So if you're supporting the DJ, you got to make sure the party rocking. There you go. So rule number one, write your own rhymes. Rule number two, this is not rule number two. It's no order. But stop performing with your vocals in the backing track. Okay. Please. I can't. Somebody like me, I am not going to listen to you because I'm not going to compete with the Sonics in the room on that. That's one. Two, practice your words. You never know what could happen in the moment. Something might switch. You might be able to hit it a certain way, but now you're locked into this, this box when you got your words already in the track. Anyway, but yes, the MC is a highly coveted role. We got a ton of rappers. Yeah. We got a ton of rappers, but the MC is a sacred thing that you do have to take serious. Absolutely. It takes a lot of work.
I agree. All right. Can you give me your top five?
Of course. Of course I give you my top five.
It could be your top five favorites, top five greatest, any era, however you
I'm going to go greatest. This is just point blank, top five that influenced the man you see here today. Okay. And this is no order, but number one.
In no particular
order, but number one, I do have to say this is my older brother.
There you go.
Minister Hot. I think what he does with words, he makes his own beats. He also can sing. And he has a heavy hand in what it is I do, and we always in competition on who can one up the other. So that's number one. And again, now not in any order. Pharoah Monch,
Okay.
Most Def, but y'all know him as
Ooh.
Yasin Bey. Everybody now knows him as Yasin Bey, and I want to be respectful for his name switch. And then Fonte from Little Brother. Yeah. And Andre 3000.
Fire. I like that
Yeah.
list. I like that list. Okay, look. So before we go to our first break, I want to do a new segment on the show called Pass the Mic.
Okay, gotcha.
So that microphone you got right now, if you could pass that mic to somebody who you think should be the next guest on this show, who deserves to be heard?
Who deserves to be heard? See, I'm gonna get some people mad at me. I can only pick one person?
No, ain't no rules to this.
All right,
man.
bet. That's what's up.
Ain't no rules.
So if I say like, yeah, why didn't you say me? I'll be like, oh, come on, fam. All right, so I'm gonna say two people.
Okay.
One, I'm gonna say Skrillafornia. It's my homie from out in Compton.
Okay.
We got a song together, and we got a few songs together actually. But Skrillafornia, St. James, he's also an Orange County artist.
Orange County.
Very dope. Very, very dope. And performance is off the chain. And then, I want to say two ladies. Unspoken Views.
Oh, I know her.
Yeah.
I know Unspoken Views.
Yeah.
She's hard.
She's super hard.
She was in the, we wasn't in the cypher together, but I was a part of a cypher that
she also did as well.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets busy. She
Yeah.
gets busy. A little firecracker right there.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna say La Speaks. La Speaks volumes. Yep.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, y'all heard
Yep.
that here.
I'm saying it.
I'm gonna definitely tap into the people who you mentioned who I don't know. And,
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely give them a listen.
You should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Well, listen up. We're gonna take one real quick break, and when we get back, we got a few more questions for Mr. Maark W here, and we also got something special for him. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere.
I'm saying, you just let it be known, all right? You got any words for the man before we get into today's
Man,
game?
the flow, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, lyrically, like, riding the flow to each beat, like, man, you
Right.
I appreciate
right in
it,
there,
man.
man.
I ran out of breath on one of them. But
I saw that. Look, hey.
There's so much going on.
Hey, but that means you're putting in the work. You're doing it right.
That's a real moment, ladies and gentlemen. Like when you really like putting it in, you just hold on. I gotta catch.
Reflecting on life choices, like,
You know what I'm saying?
This is why
I shouldn't have had that McDonald's hat. Look, if you don't know, it's real work up here. Not everybody sweats off the cap. Sometimes you run out of breath. That's real work as well. So don't let it always fool you. Sometimes the lung capacity needs a little work.
Man.
Anyway.
For real. Should be a cipher right now. Right now.
I love it.
You feel me? Just a little something. You good? You ready? Yep.
You on? Let's go.
Yo, real quick, promo. It's your boy Chris One, affiliate entertainer representing out here with the entire crew. Shout outs, my man Houdini. Yo, we here, Hip Hop 101, the West Coast drop is coming at y'all soon. We got a bunch of models, we got a bunch of real hip hop spitters, real work bars and real spitters in this whole environment, man. We here in LA, we're doing probably one of the most historic drops here. My man Position is here. You know, come on. How real does it get when you get on that level? So come check us out, www.hiphop101.com, so that you can learn how to play this historical hip hop card game. Peace and love. Grab the top card, stash the trash. Man, someone target.
Exactly.
But he did have a bar in there that you let me know, DJ, let me know if there is a collection plate to be sent. So what I heard was that if your congregation tells you to do something,
Yes, sir.
you need to listen to your flock.
Yes, sir.
Because sometimes they might guide you in the right direction. Like this young man here, he was putting out mixtapes,
Yes,
and
sir.
then he put out the fans said put out an album. We
Yes,
don't want
sir.
you to be a mixtape artist, and he did that, and now he has physical product that he can sell on hand. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
can I send the collection plate around?
Please do.
Go ahead and send that collection plate around the congregation, ladies and gentlemen. I be getting goofy.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sit Down with the Crown. I'm still sitting down here with Mr. Meticulously multi-talented, multifaceted, multicolored.
Multicolored is wild.
I'm messing with you, only because this is my brother and I love him like
All
a brother.
day, all day.
All right, man. Thank you so much for sitting down and sharing so much. Now, with all the things you got going on, you're also a husband.
I am a husband.
Man,
Proud of that.
How long you been married, if you don't mind me
I've
asking?
been married 6 years and running.
6 years. Okay,
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Now, with all the things you have going on, how do you balance all these responsibilities? I don't even know what I'll come along
Terribly.
with.
No, it's definitely a delicate balance, and my wife and I understood in the beginning that time has to be set aside because we're both very busy. She's a director over at the job she works at. I know she probably don't want me to say what job she works at, so I'm not gonna say that part. But she's in the director status.
Okay.
I'm doing my artistry thing, and I'm also a director in my job. So it's really important to carve out time intentionally, because in the beginning it's easy. You want to be around each other, but as life keeps happening, you actually have to make it a thing to, all right, this Friday we're gonna go get something to eat. It's a date night, or we're gonna sit here and watch this scary movie together, and then we fall asleep on the couch watching it together, something. But you have to do those things.
That was gonna be my next question. What have been some of the keys to success?
Yeah, it's communication over everything, even if it's small. Like, hey, like today, I can forget that I have an interview. I know it's on my mind. It's not on hers because it's not on her menu. So if I say, oh yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, where you going? Oh, I got this interview. What? Yeah. So you got to remember to communicate, even if it's just a text real quick. I'm about to do this thing on Tuesday. Got it. Yeah. Communication is the biggest piece to success with any relationship that you have. If you're not communicating actively, it's not going to work out. Just like you and I setting this up. It's like, all right, you text me. I want you to do this interview. Got it. Let's have a phone call. Got it. Yeah. Phone call. All right. And then the entire way through, it's make sure you have these outfits. Yeah, we talked about it, but if you don't remind me, because this is on your mind more than it's on mine. Gotcha. But if you put it on my mind like it's on your mind, then it becomes just as important.
Gotcha.
So it's the same thing with relationships.
Okay. What's the best part of being a married man?
There's a lot. I don't pause to say, because you got me thinking about my wife now.
But
getting all sappy in front of people.
Okay.
All these people in the studio looking at me getting sappy.
I told you I was gonna try to.
You just gonna try to make me cry, right? Like, no. The best part about being, it's just having somebody you can be vulnerable with.
Ooh.
And I was just actually talking with La Speaks about this. The importance for us as men, especially black men, being able to let our guard down at some point during the day is vital. And if you don't have somebody you can let your guard, it doesn't even have to be a romantic partner. It could be just a brother, a cousin, a close friend. Somebody you can be vulnerable with is highly important, because we're always on guard. We don't know who has our best interests at heart. Okay. I know I have somebody's best interest because we committed to each other. So that's probably the best part, amongst other things. But that's the best part. Amongst other things. Yeah. But that's the best part about being married, is knowing I got somebody that has my back and is committed to me just like I'm committed to them.
I love that. I wanted to highlight that before we finna try to wrap it up pretty soon.
Yeah,
but
I can flex my watch too.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it like that. I didn't mean to do it like that.
That's all love.
But yeah, I almost asked you this off camera, but I wanted to ask you on camera. I know you do some design work. I've seen your M logo. I thought that was dope. Oh, he got the he got the chain.
Oh yeah.
People be saying stuff about me with all my chains and all my branding and all that. He just got the low key flex.
See, See, now a lot of people don't like. If you know what you're looking for, that's why when I saw you with the video that I spoke on, I was like, oh no, I see you with the backpack, the socks, the shoes, the jacket. I'm like, nah, people ain't understanding. Like that takes a lot of work, and your man's that produces all that stuff for you. He's here too. So no, I like the subtle flex.
Okay.
So like when you look at people's pieces, it's like, well, what does that mean? Got it. Now there is a little thing to unlock about this logo. I'll tell you off camera. I want everybody else to get it, but it does have everything to do with my name.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It stands for meticulous. It stands for meticulous, but it has everything to do with my name.
You got a lot of M's going on, so that's an easy call.
Absolutely.
But what I wanted to ask you, because I went to your Bandcamp.
Thank you.
I seen like 19 projects on there, which is a great catalog, by the way. Shout out to you. Yep. I went down and counted. I was like, wow.
That's a lot. I didn't even take time to look at it.
So, you put a lot into promoting your music. Obviously, you're selling your music. But because you have the design capability, I wanted to ask you, man, are you selling anything else other than music? Not illegally,
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
Not like that.
We don't
Not
do
like
that.
that. Not like that. But I mean, like, do you have any other like small businesses, brands? Like, what
Absolutely.
else? Yeah.
So I do offer my services.
Okay.
And it's under my business, Incubation Box Studio.
Gotcha.
Where I do offer my mixing. I don't do recording anymore. I used to, but I mix people's records, master. I can also shoot content. I can also edit your content. But I do have merch. Speaking of which, so on my website, maarkw.com, MAARKW.com, you can go to my merch page and you can buy. I just switched merchandisers. Okay. So right now it's only a T-shirt, a hoodie, and a hat. Okay. But it's all good stuff. So I definitely want people to get it. The one thing I'm pushing a lot of is the Meticulous University sweatshirt. I love that design.
I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely geared towards the college community because it's a college design.
That's smart.
But that's it. Yeah, exactly.
No, I like it. Okay. So what else do you have going on right now? And what should I be on the lookout for?
Yeah, right now it's the social media push. So like we've been talking about is learning how to navigate that space. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely a millennial. The gray in my face is giving it away. And I'm learning how to navigate that thing. So that's the push so that it can eventually make some money on its own and do all that thing. But in that space, I got into some mental issues. And I think we talked about this on the phone, where it's important to take stock of your mental capacity. What are you doing to feed your mind in a positive way? Social media does not help in that regard. It can, but it doesn't. So the next project I'm working on. Now, I was going to say November, but we're really close to November, and I haven't even started mixing it, so I'm not going to put a date on it. But the next project I'm working on is called Park Tabletops. Okay. Now, the reason why it's called Park Tabletops is because that's where me and my friends first started freestyling in public. That's what we would bring. That was our therapist's office. Okay. My little brother would beat on the tables, and my homie Red, Quest, a couple other homies, we freestyle at what's the park? Culver City Park near Fox Hills Mall. I think it caught. Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean that might be a red park. I don't.
No, it's a neutral park.
Okay.
Well, it was neutral for us. I wasn't worried about all that.
Yeah.
I had homies that watched our back for that stuff. Okay. But you're right. It might be. Yeah. It just might be. But either way, that's where we would go at night. We called it Inebriation Park because we take our extracurriculars up there.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Way past.
Way. No, but we would go up there. We would freestyle, and we brought all of our issues to the park table. So that's what this album is about, is bringing your issues back to the part table and working them out.
Okay. No, I love that. Man, I have so many questions I want to ask you. And we don't have enough time today, but maybe we'll get to hang out, and I'll just if I get to kind of sit over your stand over your shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you could sit on the side. I don't like when people stand on my shoulder, but you can definitely be in the room.
You know what I'm saying? Breathe over you a little bit.
Absolutely.
And yeah, man, and maybe get even just like more insight into like your creative process, because that was some of the things I wanted to ask. There's a lot of things. Yeah. But before we go, I said I had something for you.
Yes.
Now, you were in one of the first issues issues of my magazine, The Royal Mag.
Yeah, that was a trip. When you gave me that call, I said, "What?
Yeah.
Oh, snap."
Absolutely. Yeah, man. You've done so many things to help me over the years. I've been on multiple platforms of yours. And again, you just did the music video review for my most recent music video.
Don't change.
So, yeah.
Don't change.
So,
yeah.
I had to, as soon as I had the magazine, of course, my people got to eat first. Facts. So in that, you got the 4 Crowns Award, which I do in the magazine. And I don't want to say the wrong things, but it's 4 specific things that it's about. It's like energy, performance, creativity, and versatility. I believe it's those 4
I got
things.
you. Was lyricism one of them?
No.
It might not have been.
No, you got that, but that's
I appreciate it.
That's not on the list.
I know I got
That's
it.
not on the list.
No,
but
worries.
that's just for the magazine. That's an acknowledgement in the magazine. But now that I have this platform, I want to physically give people they congrats, they flowers, as they say. So this here is the official Crown Award.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
Look at this.
And this is the Royal Mag presents for Maark W 2025, and you're the first person that I'm presenting this.
Love.
So there you go, my brother.
Yeah. Now it's not as sparkly as your crown. I want.
Listen,
No,
maybe
my
next
guy.
time. Maybe next
Love. This is definitely going to my office.
Yeah, man.
This is. You know what? This is one of my first trophies in rap.
Wow. Now, see, that's the thing.
That's deep.
People put in so much work for so long, and they don't really get recognized that often.
And you doing that
so
right
that's
now.
why I wanted to do it. No, that's why, because it's very well deserved.
Can y'all see that on the? Make sure y'all see that. All right, there you go. Wait, where you at? There you go. Yeah, make sure you see me clear. You got the name on it, and he got the name right. Look at yeah, we worry about that later.
We'll worry about that later. But yes, I had to give you that, man, and we just gotta wrap it up here, man. But go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you out on social media and the website.
Absolutely. The website. MaarkW.com. That's Mark with 2 A's. You can follow me on all social media platforms at official_Maark W. Again, Mark with 2 A's. And if it's not official Maark W, it's probably Maark W official. So either way, just look up Maark W with 2 A's and you're going to find me. It's your man's meticulously multi-talented Maark W coming at you one more time. Yet again, how are you? I do this for the overlooked, the underbooked, and the overprepared. You're not solo in this. You're just meticulous.
There you go. All right, well, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Look, this was a great interview, but y'all are actually in for a very special treat. Today, our very first musical guest is none other than the meticulously multi-talented Maark W.
Hey, look, you did well though. Hey, you got it. You got it. It's the C part. It's the meticulous. A lot of people go meticulous.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got through that part.
You
got that.
See, it's practice.
It's practice.
It's practice.
Absolutely.
It's practice. Yeah. So, hey, we're going to take a real quick break, and when we get back, we got a live performance for your man right here. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Let's go to church.
I like how you did that there.
Okay. We cut?
Yeah, so mine is actually in the car.
No, this one
Got the gold one.
This you plug this right here, and you don't run that right into the system. They got the extensions and things like that.
No, I actually got mine in the car. The gold. No more dilly dally, DJ, drummer, boy, let's do this thing. Only pace I know is go get it. Can't slow down when your background got some gold in it. Look what your daddy did, and your mama ain't no slouch. Better handle your business, bust them dishes if that makes a figure. Swear to God, I know I don't get close if all you do is talk. Sidewalks don't fit me, I need whips that don't get a chance to park. Ain't really gotta push the star, just speak for the bag. I'm taking off like, give me that. I need it all, new socks and drawers, please keep the pause. I'm built for the drive, I pay the cost like, ooh. I might need sleep. Wait, did I eat? I don't know, I'm focused. Do way motion pass with a clock, see, and I mean that. Y'all might need breaks, I'm straight, this is all gas. That's all facts. Hey, this might be a problem, I don't know how to stop. If I hit park, then I'm afraid to lose my spot. Don't bother talking, the speech is all you got. I'd rather not, I ain't got time, I'm on the clock, babe. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. This might be a problem. I don't know how to stop. All this time spent going Mach 10, got a plot meant for the young. And while I'm good, I know she would rather we good when that's done. Every night looking like when he might show, when he might get home to be close enough to make more than love. Like, can I slide in them sheets? Why can't I stand in my peace? Like my shoes off and bare feet. Take that trash out instead of passing out, cause the bag came before she did. Cancel plans for the week and chasing after more Benjamins. Ghost the woman you chose to be with you, hoping feeling still mutual. Get used to who? You not around talking about, give me that stack, give me that rat. Give her more time, I give her ring back up, shop, drop, you lick, that's that. Oh, that's tragic, but it might really happen. Keep asking. You could be the one sitting dumb, feeling numb to it all, but you good with a bag, right? This is your passion, right? Constructed a throne, made it your own, but now that she gone, who gon' make sure you right? Who gon' pay that price tag of that gas tank you tax? Where's the balance? I'm just asking, hey, this might be a problem, I don't know how to stop. If I hit park, then I'm afraid to lose my spot. Don't bother talking, the speech is all you got. I'd rather not, I ain't got time, I'm on the clock, babe. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. This might be a problem, I don't know how to stop. Let's go! This might be a problem, I don't know how to stop. If you like me, you a product of the basement. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going ape. Different cut of clubs, see the fabric when the bed click. When the bed click, I be going there. Big homies told me that phonies know how to perpetrate. Sit at your table like they ready for it in the plate. Ain't made a contribution, act like they same as you and who in your kitchen dishing that product by the bag. They ain't with the late night, early morning repeat like a perk plus bottle. I don't got a problem with the price, I put the work in, everything urgent. You ain't got a scalpel like this, they need a surgeon. It's been there from the jump, if I do it, call it done. From the cell of my cinematic symphony, been a drug. A plug with meticulous tendencies, swimming 7 seas. Come catch a wave, I ain't playing with these. Please, if you like me, you a product of the basic. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going apes. Different cut of cloth, see the fabric when the pen click. When the pen click, I'll be going apes. If you like me, you a product of the basic. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going apes. Different cut of cloth, see the fabric when the pen click. Hey, when the pen click, I be going, hold up, break out the polish, wipe off the tarnish. That cellar dirty, get the gurney for the target. Stop being modest, keep it honest. Take them to class, they ain't messing with the phonics. Hold up, maneuver been fluid, I'm using Michael Phelps strokes. Poking your programs, algorithms, and cheat codes. You ain't been on your modem serving since I've been murking that landline. Time to log off and put in overtime. Now hold that, talking about you with no cap. I seen your scalp and snap back soon as I close up your app. Family, your anatomy wasn't built to handle this casualty. My fabric is damage proof, Mac, virus free. I target for every grapple and battle scar. A pilot for every battle and battle scar. I've been where that side sit, I'm switching positions. Head above the surface, see what I've been missing. If you like me, product of the face. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean them going ape. Different cut of cloth, see the fabric when the pin click. When the pin click, I be going ape. If you like me, you a product of the face. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going ape. Different cut of cloth, see the fabric when the pin click. When the pin click, I be going ape. Wait, break out the polish, wipe off the tarnish. Let's sell it dirty, get the gurney for the target. Stop being modest, keep it honest. Take them to class, they ain't messing with the phonics. Hold up, if you like me, you a product of the basement. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going ape. Different cut of cloth, see the fabric when the pin click. When the pin click, I be going. If you like me, you a product of the basement. Please keep the mud, I'ma clean up going ape. Different cut of cloth, go ahead with you, come on, boy. You going ape.
How you represent Inglewood in that?
Absolutely.
However, you looking at, this is the Royal Mag board game right here. That's like a Monopoly. So, if you look on the board, you see Quartz Customs right there. And these is your properties and your upgrades right there, my G.
Come on, big dog. Right. Let your boy know something. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Love you, loved one.
I go by the name of G5 like this.
You'll play taboo,
Yes.
where somebody picks like you pick the best answer that goes with the statement. The same type of deal, but it's a little more adult friendly. It's a little more adult.
I like it. I like it already.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, we just had an incredible performance by Maark W. And now I'm sitting down with my second guest of the episode. Now, this queen comes all the way from Kyoto, Japan. She is a singer, dancer, an incredible performer, and a really good friend of mine. She goes by the name of KOZ. KOZ, how you doing today?
Hello, thanks for having me.
Man, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad you were able to make it.
Yeah, I try my best. You know, I've been skipping everything because of, how my life is right now.
Yeah. Well, I know you've been very busy. But you are no stranger to my brand, the Royal Mag. You were in the very first issue of the magazine. I was lucky enough to do an article on you and everything like that. I mean, you've been in my music videos. I've been in your music videos. We've been friends all throughout this industry for a very long time. And right now, you're here to talk about your newest business. Go ahead and let them know what you got going on.
Yeah, so I opened a live music bar in downtown LA. I opened in June. And then now we have open jam session, comedy show, and all kind of stuff, you know. That's something, one of my bucket list. And then I just didn't think it would happen this soon. I think you're probably surprised that I, opened a live music bar in downtown LA. You'd be like, oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
So how's it been going?
Well, it's so hard to explain in one word. It's everything. It's fun. It's exciting, overwhelming, and having a business in downtown is very, very tough. The rent is very high and everything. But one thing I want to say is I feel so blessed to be able to do one thing I wanted to do in my life. Yeah, and also I'm so happy to be able to support people who try to achieve their goal and then try to do something for the community. We have a lot of performers, the artists, the comedians, they try to do their thing. And I'm so happy to be able to get to support them as well.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I think that's an incredible thing to do. You with all that you know in the industry, and now, you turn it into a full-blown business. So what's the next big event you have coming up?
So this week is Halloween is coming up. So the Wednesday we have open comedy show. And then we're going to have the one drink free for the best costume. And then on Thursday, we're going to have Halloween jam session. Okay. And you can get you can get the one free beer pitcher, and this Buyaka t-shirt.
Yeah.
And on Friday, we're going to have Halloween DJ night. And the how it works is you will come to the Buyaka Lounge and then take a picture and post on your Instagram and then tag us, and at 1 a.m., the person who got most likes get the prize, $100 cash.
Okay.
$100 cash.
All right, nice. Okay. Well, let the people know how to find you and the business and everything on social media and the websites and all of that.
Yeah, we are on Instagram, TikTok, everything you can find at Buyaka Lounge, Booyaka Lounge. And make sure to check all the events, what's happening this week.
Okay, awesome. And also be sure to check out KOZ as the artist.
Thank
She has
you.
a lot of things on all the platforms and all of that. And I wanted to let you know that I'm working on a soundtrack for this talk show that I'm doing right now. So maybe we can finally do our collaboration like
Yeah,
we've been
for
wanting to do.
sure.
Yeah. You know what? I also have some hip hop 101 cards that I need to give you as well. Because I remember you came in, we did the first Japanese card for you. So I need to give that to you. I'm glad you were here for that.
Yeah, thank you.
So listen, I'm sorry we really crunched for time, but I'm glad I was able to squeeze you in here.
Thank
at the end
you.
Of the
Thanks for
episode.
having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So listen, from here on out, y'all tap in with the Booyaka Lounge. It's on 5th and Main Street, right?
Yeah, 15 May.
Are you entertainers? Are you DJs? Are you musicians? And anybody that's just hungry downtown LA, go ahead and support this queen right here. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for our episode. Once again, I am the Prince here on behalf of the Royal Mag, and this has been another episode of Sit Down with the Crown. Until next time, y'all stay tuned.
we played during the day because remember I said it's not TVMA, so
Yeah.
it's good. I love the look of it. And
It's your main man with the game plan, Corey Giovanni. And check it out. Everybody has a message. Everybody has a story. And this story that we have, it's not for us because we lived it. It's for those who you come in to play with. It's those who you come in to work with. It's those who you are interacting with on a daily basis. Tell your story and let someone know they're not alone. How you do that? Reach out to your podcast coach, Corey Giovanni, and I'll walk you through the process. I have a free discovery call to help you get on your path to success. God bless.